Hello everyone and welcome to Investing Angles. Today we are doing stocks and motions and we will discuss many things today. First of all, we'll have a look at our major indices, US major indices, what's going on there, what is happening, and what are the perspectives for the closure in just 2 hours. Then we will have a look at some global indices. We'll see how they closed the week and what to expect next. Later on, we will check the major sectors of S&P 500, a few large stocks like Microsoft, Amazon, and so on, and we will end up with volatility index. All right, so let's get started. So where we are heading right now. So far, this is the map of major indices: S&P 500, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, and Russell. But we are looking at their equivalents: SPY, Triple Q, DIA, and IWM. So what we are seeing right now that we had a very nice rally today, and unfortunately the last hour closed with bearish engulfing, and this is a concerning thing and interesting that it's also on SPY and Triple Q. DIA is a little lower, so it made just a dark cloud cover and also a very big one for Russell for IWM. So what does it mean? It means that the next hour will likely be bearish, and if it goes like this, it might be a confirmation of a bigger frame. Let's see. Okay, so this is the daily, and let's see how they will be closing on the weekly. So far, this is all bear covers. SPY, Triple Q, DIA, and IWM. Every single one of them is closing with bearish formation, either a new one or a confirmed one. For example, SPY will be confirming a reversal on the weekly frame. Triple Q will do bearish engulfing, and DIA and IWM are just forming a bearish continuation candles. So the chances for the next week to be red will be fairly high. All right, so let's now have a look at our frames. So what do we have now? Yesterday we shared this one with our subscribers, and this is our perspective for short-term SPY 500. So what is happening right now is this, and the move was amazing. So generally, it landed right in our target, and what we can tell this point. So maybe this is the everything that we got for wave 4. So this becomes our alternative at this point. So this we might see still ABC, like a bigger ABC wave for wave 4, and but this would also be only be a blue one. That's the perspective for now. We might see another swing, a big swing in the next couple of days. So far, we are seeing this. This is the index, the cash index, and we see the clearly the first impulse down, then wave 2, and then another wave 3 down. So this could be the entire correction is done, and the index might go low, might go higher from here, but we need to see a confirmation. And in light of the weekly frames, weekly candle formations, it's questionable for now. All right, so the interesting thing, this is the futures, and they have a slightly different formation. So we are seeing wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and possibly 5. So this is possibly an impulse down, and it's not very well aligned with the cash index, and I'm kind of I'm curious how this gonna be, how this alignment is gonna happen. So for now, I'm considering this as a potential wave 2. Then everything we got this for wave 2, and a very sharp zigzag, type of formation. If it goes right down here, well, it will be concerned, and possibly it will be a start of wave 3, possibly. All right, but we will obviously wait for the end of the day and see how it closes, and we will discuss all the perspectives and probabilities in our weekly report, which will be posted on Saturday or Sunday. All right, so this is the end. This is SP 500. Let's have a look what is happening around the globe. So first of all, I would like to say this one. This is Nifty, and it formed a big bear candle. So far, it is sitting on a 50 weeks moving average, but the chances for the index to go down are fairly high. If you had a chance to view our video on Nifty about a week ago, it aligned this path, and we had all details there. But the bigger picture can be seen on our website investingangles.com, and we had quite a few charts there. All right, so speaking about the Aussie, the Australia index, so far it is bearish. It lost a couple of major support lines on the weekly frame, and the chances for the move down are fairly high. Uh, Although we cannot reject the possibility that the index develops horizontally for a couple of weeks until it finally drops down. So DAX German index closing with a big bearish engulfing with a good chances to go further down. The same for Canadian TSX. FTSE is fantastically bearish, I would say. So it closed below the 50 weeks moving average for the first time in in quite a lot of time. So since 2023, so this is the first time, and this could be a big move for the index if it gets confirmation. Well, the pass down will be open. Similarly for Nikkei, it closed the week with bearish engulfing, and the chances for move down are fairly high. Similarly for Hang Seng. Well, that's a pretty bearish picture for the globe, and so it looks like the next week is gonna be showing red colors. Okay, all right. So let's move on and see what else is happening here. So these are the sectors. The financial forming three black crowds. Technology is not decided yet, but it looks like it's on track for lower prices. So the healthcare closed for the first below the 100 weeks moving average, and the formation is probably like a three black crows. So consumer discretionary, a big bearish engulfing. Energy is moving down, and it's flipped the weekly frame bearish completely right now. Utilities also lost a big support line. Consumer staples are going down and a little lower, and they will form a big tower top. And the industrials are on track for closing the week with three bearish candles, three black crows. That would be something. And we are seeing a big double top forming here. Perhaps it will close even below the neckline. All right, so that's the sectors. Let's move on and have a look at the big boys. So this is Microsoft. So far, it's trying hard to overcome this bearish candle formation. We'll see if it breaks above this 20 days EMA. But from the weekly perspective, this is gonna be a bearish engulfing, and this might have very nasty consequences. All right, so next, Amazon, the same thing. It is trying to build a bullish candle, but from the weekly perspective, again, it is this the previous week doji will be closing with bearish engulfing. All right, so the nothing very interesting here. So Nvidia, it's still fighting around this neckline for a bullish continuation, but we will see. It's not as clear at this point. So this is the weekly frame. It looks like a posing doji, and well, the next week will be deciding one. So there is no clarity on this stock. All right, so let's move on. Alphabet, what we are having here. So the weekly, it's going to be a neutral doji and with some bearish flavor, but not particularly concerning at the moment. Let's have a look at Meta. Meta is bearish for now. It will be bearish engulfing, quite a big one. But we would need to have a bigger confirmation for the intent, and most likely we would need to see a monthly candle. All right, so and well, that's all I wanted to say today, and let's just quickly look at what is happening right now with the major indices. So far, this hourly candle forms as a doji, and it's not clear how it can go lower or higher. So the final hour will be clearly deciding one. If we have a big red candle, the chances for a continued move down next week and the week after will elevate greatly. All right, so thank you very much for watching us. Check our website for a free reader package and support us with your subscriptions. And happy trading, everyone, and have a great weekend.